boating adventure. You can see that in less than a couple of miles from Tyburn, where we last stopped, the landscape has changed dramatically from pleasant countryside into a real urban landscape. This is New Trout Core Bridge. So the next one is Spaghetti Junction.
We're just approaching Spaghetti Junction. We'll just be going under that shortly. And then we need to take the second left take us down towards the Aston flight of locks.
We've seen this from the roadway.
Yeah.
That's the one that goes to Star City. Yeah, that's the Tame Valley Canal. Alright. Right, we go under this next bridge and that takes you to Cuckoo Wharf.
Right. Well, it's up to you, it's 2:30.
Yeah, put your foot down there. Well, we've got to make a choice here. We either go for it or we don't. It's 2:30.
Well, we've got to get through Aston locks, then we've got to get through the other locks after.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't care what time we get.
At this point, we have been going for some 7 hours, so we're starting to think about mooring up for the day and whether or not we would be able to complete all of the locks into Birmingham. So we're on the lookout for a safe mooring on the way in. We pull up at Cuckoo Wharf and find that there are services there, including showers, but unfortunately there are only 2 visitor moorings and both are occupied. It's very windy at this point, so we decide the best thing to do is to move on and go to the next choice, which is Aston Cross, which involves going through 3 of the Aston locks.
We're going to go further down.
Yeah.
We're going further down.
Yeah.
We'll do the locks, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll do it by the locks. Thank you anyway.
Yeah. Oh, there's the board. Here we go again. So we couldn't get into the first moorings, the first wharf, which was an alternative really. If we're running a bit late, which we are, but we've decided that we'll carry on. Our gates are open, so let's get going.
This is the first of the Aston flight. Yeah, this is Holborn Hill, Aston bottom lock. So this is the last one or the first one, depending on what you feel. It's number one. Just in the distance there is the skyline of Birmingham city centre. These locks seem to be just getting narrower and narrower. Good morning from the deck of the Swamp Duck. It's 6:15 on Thursday the 5th of August 2021. Yesterday on our journey into Birmingham we got as far as Aston Cross and we moored up for the night. This is an offside mooring. It's quite secure and there is a security guard and also there is lots of CCTV cameras, so being offside and taking all that into consideration, we thought this would be a fairly safe spot to moor up on our way into Birmingham. And it's been very, very quiet overnight, so I would really recommend this spot. We wouldn't have had time really to have completed the locks that are left. There's some 20 odd locks to go before we reach the centre of Birmingham, so that's our task today, so come and join us. This is the view out of the rear window this morning. We seem to have this piece of canal, this pound, all to ourselves. There's quite a bit of artwork at the side of the canal, on the side of these large warehouses. And that's the view out of the front window. It's 20 to 8 now and we've just left the mooring, and this is Rocky Lane Bridge. So thank you to the Rocky Lane Bridge mooring, it was really good, and we'll probably use this on the way back. We now have to tackle the rest of the Aston flight. Then we take a right turn and then we've got another flight of locks before we can get down to one of the wharfs. So this is one of two locks that are very close together. The gate was actually open when we arrived, so it's obviously been left open all night, so hopefully there's plenty of water in the pounds. Some of these locks are fitted with anti-vandal devices, and we found that most of them have been vandalised and don't work. So that's the first lock of the day, almost done, and we're on to the next one. So we're straight into the next one. So there in front of us you can see the next few locks almost in a staircase. They're not staircase locks, there is a pound in between each one, but it's a short pound. It is a great help having Steve to do the locks. Certainly saves an awful lot of time. There we go. So the next lock is already open. We've found that people don't actually seem to close all the gates here. And yet yesterday nothing passed us, so it's got to have been open for quite some time, unless people have just done it while they've been out for a jolly. From my house, if there's a good wind in the right direction, I can usually get to Birmingham between 40 minutes and an hour. We're now on to our 4th day by boat. There's a little bit of water got to come out of this one first, but here we go. So I'm just going up in this lot, and Steve's gone ready to set the next one. It's only a few hundred yards maybe, if that. Goes under one of the major roads in Birmingham. So the next gate is ready, so it's going to be straight out of this one into that one. And it's just turned 8:16, so we're doing really well. So we're now under Dartmouth Middleway. So the lock is partly under the roadway. A slightly heavier gate this at 1,030 kilograms. I won't tell Steve. So this lock gate is slightly lighter, at 10 kilograms lighter. This is 1,020 kilograms. So it's all getting very easy. Right, we're just coming up to the last lock of this flight. So there's quite a lot of water got to come out of this one. I think it looks as though it might be full. Yeah, which is a bit odd. So this is the last one. Hooray! There's a nice iron footbridge there, dating back to 1828. Sammy the Seagull. Steve the Lockie. So this is a junction. We can either go to the left or straight on under the tunnel, which is what we're going to do. That's the Aston Road Bridge. There's the BT Tower in Birmingham. It's quite an iconic structure. I think the interesting thing for us is that we've never come down here in a boat and never done the canal, but we've been to Birmingham so many times over the years and never even glanced at the canal. So we're seeing a very familiar skyline from a completely different angle, and it's quite interesting. And during the years that we've been coming here, there's been an awful lot of redevelopment in Birmingham, and these tall buildings have shot up all over the place. But it's good that you've still got the heritage of the canal. It could just do with a bit of money spending on it. Tidying it up, because it does look it's a little bit off-putting perhaps.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and the smells are interesting as well.
That one is. Oh dear.
Yeah. It's not a farmer's field, put it like that. There's an old flour mill there. Cleveland Street Flour Mill, 1868 to 1904 maybe. So this is Barker Bridge, 1842.
The locks start at the next bridge.
You're right, okay, then we start the locks again. Just after the next bridge.
Oops.
Might have been a shopping trolley that we've just hit.
Probably. I think it's a piece of wood.
Piece of wood. Something else. There's quite a lot of rubbish in this canal at this moment. Bottles, cans, bits of wood.
Oh, Westlife CDs.
Yeah, Westlife CDs. They got to go somewhere. We could probably have done this yesterday, and thinking about it now, but according to the Pearson's guide, we needed something like another 3.5 hours, but honestly don't think it's going to take that long. So here we go, Farmer's Lock. Farmer's Bridge Lock 30, bottom lock. It's quite a bywash on that when the water was let out and sent me sideways. I was hanging on for dear life then. Ludgate is 2,250 kilograms, so yeah, it's a tough old lot, this one. It's very windy coming through here. These tunnels are acting literally like a wind tunnel, so I've lifted the back flap up so that wind can go straight through. hardly anywhere to hold on to at the side. There's no mooring rings or any bollards or anything. It's quite difficult. I think if you was doing this on your own, you would really struggle to be able to tie the boat up and go and attend to the lock. So there's a boat just coming out of the lock, so we can just swap places, which is good because there's absolutely nowhere to moor up to. This isn't made for single-handed cruisers. So this is the Livery Street Bridge. Look at that bywash, it's really strong. Caught the boat on the last one, something chronic, so I'm going to give it some welly. Okay, so we're right in the centre of Birmingham now. There's the BT tower. So with that boat having come through, hopefully all the locks now are in our favour, but you never know. That's one of the rare boats that we've passed. We've not passed many at all on this canal. This is Ludgate Hill Bridge. Looks like a picture of James Brinley up on the top there. Recognise that character? Here we are, yes, under the watchful eye of James Brinley, the canal builder, architect, designer. So the next lock gate is already opened, so once this is done we can go straight out. Impressive bit of running there from Steve. Like a champion. This should be an Olympic sport. Oh, it's flagging now. 1,200 kilograms to push. Done like a true champion. Under a building now. It's an amazing network of canal, all surviving under these skyscrapers. And he's off to do the next one. lot of building work going here, so we're going to have to wait to make sure it's safe because they're lifting stuff over the canal. So that's structure is Islington Place footbridge. Could do with a wash, but I suppose the thought was there. Right, this is another pound where there's absolutely no bollards, so this becomes very difficult if you're doing this on your own to actually tie the boat up, get out, do the lock. I think you would find it extremely difficult. Some of the currents here are really difficult. That is an especially bad one. Look at the water coming in here, this lock, that's why. Gosh, there's a flow. Looks like the paddle is up, but it isn't. It's just leaking so much. My fenders are working overtime. It's a bit leaky. It's a bit leaky, this one.
Yeah, I know.
My word, that's supposed to be a closed gate. Look at it, that's absolutely pouring in. No wonder it was full up. No need to lift the paddles, I shouldn't think. That's in serious need of repair. That's hopeless. So this is the penultimate lock of the flight, and then go through the next lock, number 1, and then we turn left into Cambrian Wharf. But there is a very convenient footbridge there, so we can have a look to see if there's any space for us. So it's now 10:23. So we've made excellent progress, really have. Compared to what the Pearson's guidebook told us, we've halved that. The centre of Birmingham. These are the moorings at Cambrian Wharf, and it's only the two in front of me on the pontoon there that are for visitors. The rest apparently are not. So there's not much chance of getting in there. We were given some good advice to head towards the canal roundabout and to moor up on the offside opposite Legoland. So we've now decided to moor up here. We're just outside the Birmingham Contemporary Art Gallery and Legoland, and these are 14-day moorings. We're not going to be here that long. There's Birmingham Livery over there. And we're not too far away now from the wharf where we pulled up for water, so we can go and use the shower facilities there. We didn't really want to go to Gas Street Basin because the only facilities there are just water and Elsan. It's a lot further to walk. In the next video we spend time exploring the canal in central Birmingham and some of the places of interest. So join us on the next one.
I hope you enjoyed that video. Please press the subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of your mobile phone or tablet, which is displayed throughout my videos. And please press the bell icon on the home page of my channel, and you will be notified by YouTube each time I produce a new video. Please feel free to share any of my videos and give us a thumbs up and make any comments below, as I do enjoy reading them and I will respond to each and every one of them. So thank you for watching and do take care.